All right, we are back with the Seattle Mariners, episode 6, and we are at the trade deadline. We are looking at this trade. This is kind of the only thing that made sense. Another trade was adding in Matthew Liberatore, Luke Raley, and a prospect. I forgot who, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do. I could also add in Mitch Keller, who's out for 2 weeks, but he has one more year of control after this. I just don't know if I want to do that. I need to have them eat a bunch of money, and then I would have to give up somebody like Locklear. Um, Unfortunately, let me see if I can do something else. Yeah, so it doesn't really make sense. But O'Neill Cruz, I could have him play infield, first base over Luke Raley. I could have him play outfield. He could play anywhere, and he has incredible speed. I would just want to get his hitting in check, but I see him as a just can play third base at a high level. I just don't see how I pass up on him. Class A is just kind of redundant at this point. He's probably going to be a really good player. I just it's a hard trade to make. I don't know if his avoid Ks are gonna get better, and he plays defense pretty well in the outfield, but nothing special. It's not like he's J Rod out there that makes up for his bat, but O'Neill Cruz has struggled, but I feel like if I give him some time to develop, he'll be a really good player. I just don't know how I could pass up on this. So we're gonna do it. Might hurt us in the long term, but Cruz he's just hit arbitration after this year. Don't see how this. Um, I don't know. But our assistant GM says maybe, maybe not. You'll have to trust your gut on this one. So I'm going to trust my gut, and we're going to do this. We're going to get O'Neill Cruz. Um, he's out for 1 day, so I'll still put him on. But he is a likable teammate, extreme pull hitter, normal. So why not? And we're going to slot him into, um, right now, slot him into first base, I guess. Get Luke Raley out there. Harry Ford will be the backup in center. Luke Raley will be the backup in left and right. And this is what we're gonna do for now. Um, the lineup looks pretty good. We're gonna get his strategies all set. But in the future, he's probably gonna be a second baseman or a third baseman. Maybe I move Cole Young to second and Cruz to third. But this gives us a good young core who's ready to play. I don't think Clase was ready to play. He had like a 20 WRC plus in the majors, so. But we're not going to have, let's see, who do we have play right? Um, I kind of want to get Urias in here, and then we'll have, get Ford into right field. There we go. That works for me. That is perfectly fine. Get Urias in there, Harry Ford in there, and we are good. I don't think we're going to make any more trades. I was looking at Hassan Kim, but it didn't work out, so we moved on with O'Neill Cruz. Rebuilding teams. I think this is going to be it. Don't think we need much else, but I feel like we need another pitcher. Go the Ocean's 11 route. Shout out Meg Rowley with Fangraphs. Get one more. Let's get one more. um, Mason Miller just looks like a beast. Man, what do they want for him? Locklear. Yeah, makes sense. Locklear is almost going to come up. He's probably going to be with us with an injury, and someone gets hurt, he's going to be the first one up. I did have him learn a new position, left field, but I mean, come on, he can't play left field. So interesting there. But yeah, this is I'll sim a little more, and we'll see what happens. Any other trades? Um, Trades Clavon, Bonilla for Taylor Rogers. Let's see. Nothing crazy, but I will circle back and tell you if there are any crazy trades happening. Doesn't look like a whole lot. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, we're back at the end of the year, and we had some troubling injuries. We did end up coming in first place in the AL West, 92 wins, but the last week, Harry Ford fractured his thumb after a phenomenal rookie year. He's probably going to be out for at least the first 2 rounds, 2, 3 weeks. He's out. He just got hurt a week ago. But Harry Ford, 14 home runs, 488 plate appearances. He had a 13.9 walk rate and a 23 strikeout rate and 117 WRC plus, 3.2 WAR. Played absolutely everywhere. He was one of our most valuable players for sure. But season's likely going to be over. And then Michael Conforto just 3 days ago fractured his fibula. And after a 2.5 WAR season, he's going to be out for the playoffs. And his time with the Mariners is likely over. He wants 100 million. Not going to happen. And then Luis Castillo, of course, is still out. Going to be out for the playoffs. And then Cody Bellinger got hurt almost a month ago, and he's going to be back in 2 days. It looks like we did get a bye, so we're not going to be playing the wild card series. Thankfully, can look at the sim one more day. Can look at we got Jalen Beeks back, and then playoff coverage, playoff tree. We are playing the winner of the Orioles and Jays. So tomorrow Bellinger will be back. We're going to set our playoff roster right here. Let's do this together. So, all right, let's go to playoff roster. Let's go players eligible. Oh, and let's figure this out together. Okay, Cody Bellinger on the roster. Jalen Beeks on the roster. Let's take Adcock off. Move Beeks on. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Nasim Nunez, by the way, we had him start playing center field in AAA just because, and had his base running up. He had 40 stolen bases, but he just did not hit well. But that's just a little tidbit on that. We are probably going to move Bryce Miller to the bullpen. Move everyone up one. Probably going to go Bassett 3, Wu 4, and yeah, is there anyone we want to take off? I mean, Liberatore, we don't really need him now. Remove from playoff roster. And then we're going to add a hitter, most likely. Let's see. Let's go. Is there any rookies? Double A. Let's go double A. Nothing crazy we can do. Look at our player development. Carrillo Locklear's up now. He'll be on the roster. Pretty sure he's on the roster. Oh, he's not on the roster? Okay, did they mess with our stuff again? I feel like they always do this. Okay, where's Locklear? They do it so if you're not on the major league team, sorry, you don't automatically get added. Okay, now he's on the playoff roster. We have our first baseman. Okay, so let's sim to see who we're going to play. And then we'll just play the ALDS, whoever we're playing. All right, playoff tree. We got the Orioles up 1-0. And they won. So we're playing the O's in the ALDS. And then it looks like it's going to be Astros Guardians on the top. We're going to play the winner of that if we win our series. So let's take a look at the O's real quick. Baltimore. All right, so it looks like they got Colton Cowser, Holiday, Henderson. So they have a bunch of lefties in the lineup. Adley, did he sign an extension? He did. Good for him. I don't think that was real life. Pretty sure it's not real life. Stowers is up. He had a really good year. 146 WRC plus. So a lot of lefties. They only have righties in their starting rotation. That's good for us with O'Neal Cruz and everything. I'm probably gonna have Locklear play every day, just because we can look at his. He came up a little bit later, and he had a 157 WRC plus. So definitely gonna play him a little bit. Let's set the lineups really fast here. Okay, let's get Locklear in here. Play first, Cruz third, Cole Young right. Do we feel good about this? We can go. Let's look at our hitting. So who needs to be in there? Oh, we got Bellinger now. So let's move Bellinger into left. That's good to know. And we'll just do this. Cal Raleigh, Cruz, Locklear, Rayleigh. All right, so now we have like flip-flopping. Love that. Luke Rayleigh at DH. And let's do this just because. And then lefties, we'll go Locklear. And then we're going to go Bellinger over Taylor. And that's all we need to do, it looks like. All right, that looks good. Against lefties, we're not that good. We're not going to have any games against lefties against the Orioles, so it doesn't really matter. But let's get this started. ALDS time. We lost two of our main guys who had 2+ WAR, Conforto and Ford, but that's okay. Well, we could look at some years real quick. But Cole Young had a phenomenal first year, 5 WAR. Man, he played right field, third base, shortstop. We can take a look real quick. Yeah, second base, third base, shortstop, center, right field, and he was pretty decent in the field. So, we'll take that. He had 33 stolen bases, 7.7 BSR, had a 119 WRC plus, a 380 OBP. Didn't hit for much power, but that's okay. He's a rookie. 5 WAR. Bellinger got hurt towards the end. Ended up with a 4.6 WAR. J-Rod got hurt towards the end. Only played 113 games, but he had 6 WAR. So we have a couple guys on our team. Raleigh had a good year, 105 WRC plus. Wasn't the best framer, but 2.1 WAR. Cruz came over in the trade, and with us, he had a 146 WRC plus. Started stealing a lot of bags. Love to see that. Polanco was fine. He's actually hurt for a couple more days, but don't really care. He had 22 home runs with a 91 WRC plus. We'll take it. Crawford 88. Wasn't the best defender, but 1 WAR, sure. Urias off the bench against lefties, 106 WRC plus. Locklear came up and was good. Luke Rayleigh struggled towards the end, but he's the league average hitter. Better against righties, of course, most likely. Let's see. 98. He was terrible against lefties, so. And then Garver wasn't good, but almost league average. Samad Taylor came up and was good against lefties. Dylan Moore was horrible. Rengifo struggled, but still trust the process with him. Can play anywhere. So, and then pitching wise, we had a pretty good years from Kirby. 200 innings pitched, 3.9 WAR, 6.1 R WAR. He had a 2.96 ERA. Gilbert 3.2 ERA, 188 innings, 4.4 R WAR, 3.6 F WAR. Bassett with us, 123 innings, 2 WAR. We'll take that. Brian Wu, kind of what we expected. He struggled towards the end, but he had a 4.3 FIP. Sims was amazing out of the pen. Sacito was really good out of the pen. These guys, our bullpen was really good. Brash, struggled towards the end, but still, he's still incredible. Santos was fine. Bryce Miller was okay, starting 176 innings. He ate a lot of innings. Left him in there a lot. Beeks and Spire were fine. Spire was better run prevention, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Jorge Polanco, they have Bradish going, who has really good ratings now. 4.2 FIP. I'm sure they want a little better than that, but can't really complain. They got Jackson Holiday, 4.7 WAR. Got to watch out for him. His walk rate is incredible, 15.8. Jeez. Henderson did his thing, MVP type season, 7.8 WAR. Rutschman, also kind of an MVP season, 5.4 WAR. Westberg wasn't great. Played a lot of positions, so that's good for him. Stowers came up, it was incredible. Mountcastle wasn't great. Mullins struggled a little bit, but he's fine in center. So, and then Cowser, of course, was good. 2.7 WAR. So they're a tough team. They got a bunch of good lefties. We'll see how this goes. We'll start it up, and we'll go through the first inning batter by batter. So George Kirby, we're in Seattle. We have home field advantage this series. I think throughout the AL side we do because the Guardians had a worse record than us. So that's good for the Mariners. All right, struck out Cowser to start the series. Jackson Holiday up now, and he strikes out. Gunner up now. 2-2 count to him. Strike three. So Kirby just struck out the side. Incredible start to the series. Cole Young up now for us. Leading off 1-2 count against Bradish. Let's see what he does. Strike three to Cole Young. J-Rod up now. Hit there to left, and it's going to be a fly out. Bellinger up now, 2-2 count. He had a good year with us. Change up hit on the ground to Mayo, and that's the inning. Let's check out Mayo too. How did he do? Oh, he was really good. 34 home runs, 3.2 WAR. Gotta watch out for him. Right-handed hitter. So now we'll do like a little wrist action, pitching wise, see what happens. All right. Nothing going on as of yet, and we are in trouble. Now we have, I think we're going to go infield in here. 2-1 count. It's going to be a low scoring game, I think. Get Cedric Mullins to, oh yeah, he had a chopper, and that keeps the runner at third. Let's go infield in again. 0-0 count. They're going to be running on, they should have ran on contact last time. So it'll be a RBI single, and now we'll go double play depth against Holiday. 3-2 count, ball four. We'll go double play depth against Henderson. Do a little pitching mound visit. 1-2 count to Henderson. Struck him out. And now we have Mayo up. 1-2 count. 34 bombs on the year. See if we can get out of it. We do. So only one run. And then we score 3 in the bottom of the third. Let's see what happened here. Solo shot for Polanco. 2-run home run for Cole Young. Huge. Shows off some power that didn't really know he had. So now we're up 3-1 in the first game, and we score 2 more. Incredible. Luke Raley hit a 2-run shot. Let's go. So 3 home runs now for the Mariners. Still 5-1. Probably the last inning out of Kirby. He's in trouble. He gives up another run, but we're going to get Spire going, a lefty, and see if he can get through. We're going to get somebody else up too. Maybe he gets to get Munoz up. All right, he gets out of it. And now it's going to be a bunch of lefties again. We'll go Cecito. See what happens here. We'll get Munoz up again, just in case. And he's in trouble. One more batter for him. Then we're going to bring in Munoz. We need him right here. All right, Gunner flies out. That'll be a sac fly. Get the guy over to third, and we're bringing Munoz. See what he does. He gets through it. Now we're going to get somebody else going just in case. Munoz needs to get taken out. 2-2 count with Munoz up. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count again. Cut on a miss. We're going to bring in Sims just to save Munoz maybe. And he gets through it. So the Mariners get the win in the first game. Cole Young hit a home run. Polanco hit a home run. Luke Raley hit a home run. Polanco went 3 for 3 while injured. Incredible. Glad we kept him in there. And now we are moving on to game 2. They probably have Rodriguez going. Corbin Burns, their ace. And we will see how this goes. We'll just go Risp here. And we are in trouble. They don't score. We get a hit, but no one scored. Still 0-0. And we score 2 in the bottom of the third again. Bellinger hit a 2-run shot. Let's go. Huge after Cole Young walk. So we are up 2-0 now. In trouble. They don't score. Gilbert's getting out of these. We're going to get somebody ready. We'll go Santos. We'll go batter by batter here. OO count. Henderson. That'll be ground out. Maybe one more batter. That'll be a ground out maybe for Mayo. It will be. And we're going to have one more batter against Rutschman. Ball 4, and now we'll take him out. I should have had somebody going before this inning started, but Santos gets out of it. We get Spire up and going. And we're going to keep Santos in there. He gives up a home run. We're going to bring in Spire. See what he does. He's in trouble. Let's get Brash up. Mound visit time. Still have a lefty up there against Spire. So 2-1 count to Henderson. See if we can get out of it. Hit high out towards second, and Polanco makes the grab. So Spire gets out of it. We'll have Brash come in next inning. We score another run. What happened here? It was a single by Bellinger, got the run in. Huge. And we'll bring in Brash. He gets out of it. Let's go. And then we're going to bring in Beeks next inning. And get Munoz up just in case. A bunch of lefties coming up. And he's in trouble. They brought in Ramon Urias. 1-2 count to him. Strike 3. And the ball's rolling behind him, and they throw him out at first. Okay. Did the runner advance? I don't know. 1-2 count to Cowser. As the tying run, he's out. Beeks struck him out. And now we have 2 lefties coming up, so we're going to keep Beeks in there. 3-1 count to Holiday. Fastball inside, that's ball 4. Do a little mound visit. And then we have Henderson up. Hopefully get out of it here. Fly ball deep center, and Rodriguez catches it to end the game. So the Mariners take the second game. We are now up 2-0 in the series. Let's take a look what happened here. Bellinger had 4 hits, 4 for 4. Hit a home run. Crawford had a couple hits. Cole Young had a hit and a walk. Huge. And now we're moving to Baltimore. We'll have Munoz ready to go for this game. And he's going to be the stopper for sure. 6th inning and on, I don't care. We have Bassett going. Same lineup. Love our lineup against righties right now. Wish we had Harry Ford, but what can you do? Okay, well, half inning it. We score 3 in the first. It was a 3-run shot for Cody Bellinger. He is going nuts right now. Man, not much to say about him. He's proven he's a $100 million player. He might opt out after this season. Still 3-0. Bassett's going strong. And he gives a 3 right when I say it. So, single Westberg, a wild pitch, ground out, single by Mullins, 2-run shot by Cowser, and that is a tie ball game. Let's get somebody going just in case. Get Santos ready. They have Aiken in. We'll bring in Santos right now. So bullpen game for sure. Last 4 innings. Get a lefty up, Cicito. And then we're going to get one batter for Santos against Mountcastle. Lift in the air towards deep center. That's a nice running grab. We'll bring in Cicito. And see if we can get out of this inning. He doesn't. Okay, we're going to get somebody else up. Munoz. Tie ball game. 2-2 count to Cowser. Runner at second. Struck him out. 2 outs now with Holiday up. 2-1 count to him. Got to be careful. Popped high in the air to Crawford. And now retire the side. So now we can sit Munoz. We can get a righty up. Lucas Sims, who's been incredible this year. They have Bautista in. We don't score. We'll have Cicito go one more batter against Henderson. And then we'll bring in Sims, hot shot on the ground right side, and that's a hit. So the Orioles are striking here. We'll bring in Sims. He gets out of it, and now we will bring in a lefty for the bottom of the order, and then get Munoz up just in case. So Beeks is in. See what happens here. He gets out of it. Now we can go. A bunch of lefties are coming up. Go Spire. And we'll have Munoz ready to go. Let's see what happens here. He gets out of it. Huge. Well, Munoz go next inning. They have the lefty in now. We're going to leave all of our guys in. We're trusting the process. And we score two. What happened here? We take a 2-run lead. It was a walk by Rayleigh, a double by Cruz, a balk got the run in, and then a walk got another run in with the bases loaded. So now we're up 2 runs. We'll get Munoz ready to go. Get mound visit real quick. Bring Munoz in to close this series out. We'll go batter by batter here. 2-2 count. To Mayo. Up 2 runs. No runners on. Strikeout. Rutschman up now. 1-0 count. Hit in the air, center field. That'll be a fly out. And now Westberg is their final chance. Swing and a miss, and the Seattle Mariners move on to the ALCS. Huge. And we are trying to make a run for our second World Series appearance in 2 years. We had Bellinger hit a bomb, 3-run shot. We had Crawford get a base hit or a hit and 2 walks. Cole Young 0 hits but a walk. Raleigh. We had Polanco walk 3 times. Let's go. Yeah, Bassett did his job, and then the bullpen came in and didn't give up anything. So let's go. We're moving on. Um, I'm kind of hoping that Harry Ford's going to be ready, but I don't think he is. Let's sim a little bit. He has a week left. He's not going to be ready, but I'm trying to be optimistic here. Who are we going to play most likely? We got okay, this series is tied, so we have a chance. No, we don't, because it's a 5-game series. Guardians and Astros are tied right now. If the Astros win, we get home field advantage. If the Guardians win, we get home field advantage. I think the Guardians might have won 90+ games. Let's take a look. Yeah, they did. Okay, so we don't have home field advantage for this series. We're playing Cleveland. Take a look at their team real quick, and then we'll end this episode and start the ALCS in the next episode. Guardians. Where's Harry Ford though? He's 3 days away. So should we just put him on the team? I think we just put him on the team. Just take out Dylan Moore, and we'll move Harry Ford to the roster. I think we do that. Harry Ford, add him to the playoff roster. Yeah, we just, he's out for the first 2 games, and then we'll have him for game 3. So let's do that. Take a look at the Guardians real quick. Where are they at? Guardians. They won 96 games. They had Rockio come up, really good. Valera was good. Jose Ramirez did his thing. Bo Naylor was okay. Josh Naylor, his brother, hit for some power. DeLauder came up and was not that great. Jimenez was fine. Arias wasn't great. Straw, not great, but he's a good center fielder. Their pitching, their hitting wasn't great, 9th, but their runs against was 2nd. They had classic 53 saves. Gavin Williams came up and was really good. McKenzie was really good, 4.5 R WAR. They had Bybee, 2.9 R WAR. Then Espino, finally pitching, had a good year, 2.9 R WAR. I think someone's hurt. Or did Shane Bieber sign with somebody else? I think he signed with the Red Sox, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he did, and he had a torn labrum, so unfortunate there. But the Guardians are in the ALCS, 96 wins on the year. Let's see how they looked with their Pythagorean. I want to say we had a better Pythagorean. Yeah, they had a plus 52 run differential. We had a plus 176. We should have won 99 games. We didn't. We struggled in 1-run games and extra innings. We were good, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. It's the Guardians against the Mariners in the ALCS, and the Braves and the Dodgers in the NLCS. So whoever wins this is going to go up against a juggernaut. Looks like the Dodgers are just, incredible. Did Ohtani get hurt? Oh, he did. He hit 33 bombs. 101 WRC plus. His pitching wasn't the best, so a little off year for Ohtani. He's out for the playoffs. Yamamoto was incredible. He got hurt a little bit apparently. Um, wow, that's a huge blow to them. Glasnow was okay. Bobby Miller was okay. Dustin May, So the Dodgers look beatable. They Betts is still Betts. Freeman is still doing fine. Nick Gordon played a lot, and he had a 1.2 WAR. He was on our team for a little bit. Miguel Vargas, Outman, Ozuna, Noah Miller is up. Who they got in the what trade was it? I forgot what trade it was. Yeah, Manuel Margot. He's up. He played pretty good shortstop, but wasn't a good hitter. So that's where they sit. They have Moran out, Gavin Stone out, Ohtani and Cobb was on their team, and he's out. So yeah, we're getting ready for the Guardians though. Got to beat them first. This will end the episode. Harry Ford coming back, Game 3, thankfully. And I will see you then.